I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that done. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had it going for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African or they could be an accident.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
And we're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Making some progress here. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Now, that's a way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield. The return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the Raiders' 46-yard line.
65.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. His first throw is an interception. And the Raiders force the turnover on the first series of this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw this one. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st down, Genty. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Genty on 2nd. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready, go!
Genty on the draw. Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send it backwards. And now they're left with a 4th down to figure out.
It's 4th down.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's a 36-yard look for him.
A 36-yard attempt.
Mevis able to knock it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
Tackled by Jeremy Chin. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
18, run. Get it. Go.
Play action, Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 6, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And 4.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Ready?
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
31-yard line.
Ready? Check smash. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd and long for him here. Gets his running back. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
70. Bronco 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll run for this. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
1st and goal, Judkins. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. 9 yards on that play, and they're just a yard out now on 2nd and goal.
Ready, set.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready,
It's Judkins again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. From his own end zone, here we go. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Quick to the left, it's caught. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's good for a couple of yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And off to Genty. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Now looking to throw. His body on the line, and he got it! That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
Back to Genty. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
65.
To the air, Sanders. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Let's go now.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Tried to get this one outside Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field.
Okay,
Well, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Trying to push this past the marker. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get an even 10 on that play. That's a Vegas 1st down.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Genty from the gun. Has a lane inside the 25. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, it's Haskins. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
70.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
2nd and 7.
Sanders going to look to throw. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Sanders setting the pass. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey. Bronco 80. Viking 18. Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
And the Browns.
Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Okay, ready.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go play action. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Go.
Running it after the penalty. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Hey, Bronco switch. Bronco.
They go to him again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
19, Tiger, 7.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
14, Raiders 10.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down. Have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's going to throw again on second down. We go to Genty on the dump off. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On third down, Genty. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. Now the Raiders ready in for the punts, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Got it. Ready?
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back on leading. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Sanders back to throw. Setting up the screen. And this spot is going to be closed, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they fake it on 4th and 1. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a first down.
It is, on paper, a riskier option than just lining your offense up to go for it on 4th and 1. But fake punts are always an option in this down and distance. And in this case, maybe lining up to punt got the defense to relax just enough to go and make it work.
Toss play here, Judkins. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
19 Tiger. Check smash. 7 Pirates. Let go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Completed to his running back. Rolling into enemy territory. He gets loose down the right side. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
18 Cardinal. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's able able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They'll give up the gut to Abanikanda. They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Coming left is Genty. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, Las Vegas.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Deputy! Cowboy 80! Cut 19! Cut 19!
On first down, here's Sanders. It's his running back. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Come on, set! Hawk 70!
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And he's going to score on the pick 6, touchdown Las Vegas. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Nevis with a point after. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, it's Haskins. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking, 8, go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Go! Gravity Lions! Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Back now, pressure coming. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Throwing again here, Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get it! Panther 11! Panther 65!
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go now. Mustang 19.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
It's everything he has under this one. Catch is made in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throwaway, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Mevis ready to send this one away. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Sanders now. Escapes the pocket.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Running for the marker on 2nd. He Stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Brings up third and
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Throws this one deep down the right side. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score. They need to get this ball back. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First and 10 from the 43. Throwing out to the left. Cut! He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Mevis ready to send this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Escapes the pocket. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another
Cowboy 80.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 40-yard line.
Now Sanders. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Now to throw. Cut out left. And he he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Ready.
Working now from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter, back-to-back sacks.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, he is killing his team.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners. As with that...
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah.